I wanted to ask a little bit about each of your backgrounds as musicians. If you don't mind, first I'd like to ask you, Nerissa.
Well, I actually got my start just singing and doing actually English translations to Japanese songs, which sounds funny because obviously my Japanese is not very good yet, and my Japanese was definitely not as good as it is now when I was doing a lot of my beginner, like kind of entry level stuff. But it's something I deeply love and just always felt as someone who loved anime and loved Japanese music, I was always like, I really want to understand this on a deeper level that reading the translations, I feel like isn't able to convey. So I kind of started looking into and learning how to localize effectively and really understand, quote unquote, what I was listening to, even if I couldn't necessarily understand the words, but via translations and so on and so forth. And it's a really fun process. And obviously I love singing. I've done choir. I've for a long time, 8 years, I did like traveling performances as well and competition. So it's always been something I've just been like, I have to sing or I can't be happy. Only more recently have I dabbled in writing more original lyrics, and it's something I still struggle with because I'm like, whoa, my feelings? Impossible. I can't share those. They're secret. So that's been a learning experience for me. But I really, really admire you guys who are just like, every time, Calli, especially when you come out with a song and it's like, seems so deeply personal, I'm like, that's what I want to be able to do. That's so amazing. So I just think people like you guys who could just do it so effortlessly is so impressive to me. But so that's sort of my background as a musician. Been doing this now, I think, 18 years about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there something that made you want to sing?
I don't know, really. I just loved it so much. The first time. Yeah, the first time I think it was a Higurashi song I heard. And yeah, Higurashi no Nakokoro ni, there was a Dear You series of songs. I was like, whoa, this is so, like, I love it, and I wanted to sing it. And so I found just a regular English translation, and I sung it very badly. I was so terrible, by the way. I still have this recording, and I laugh every time. Cute. I was like, this is awful, but at the time, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. I'm amazing.
What about you, Lotus-san? What are your musical beginnings?
Yeah, I think I told you it's just before the mic, before recording this, but shopping with my girlfriend 1998, 1999. I'm hearing all these hip hop music that I wasn't really resonating with. I'm like, maybe I could do better. My friend who was organizing an event convinced me to perform, found a track maker, started performing. My friend saw me perform that terrible first performance. Yeah, I'm glad that we didn't have smartphones back then.
Oh yeah, lucky.
He wanted me to join his crew, and we performed at a club called Venos in Shibuya.
And Natsukashi.
Yeah, and that was the beginning. And from then on, these like organizers asked us to perform regularly. So I had like 3-4 gigs every month, doing shows at clubs, and we were just having fun, and that was it.
Just having a good time. That's cool. And then you got scouted to do music for games. It's crazy.
That's right, yeah.
You
know, how about you?
Honestly. Oh
yeah, come on, Calliope Mori. You join in too.
Oh, me, oh goodness. Well, I always wanted to be a comic artist my whole life. I did not have any interest in making music until I was in adulthood. I was like middle of college, about to exit college actually, and I was writing comics. I was trying to get into animation, and I started listening to this band. I think a lot of people know Fake Type is my favorite band. I started listening to their music, and I saw their music videos because they were like animated music videos, and that was my field of work. And I started liking music so much, and I found out about the Japanese otaku rap scene, and I thought it was really cool. And I still think it's cool. I still think it's super awesome that people rap about things that they love and their hobbies and their interests and their favorite anime, or even like a pachinko machine, like whatever. Just whatever you like, right? And so I thought that was so cool. I thought to myself, people making rap could only talk about very specific subjects, which was very close-minded of me, I guess. And Japanese rap opened up a whole new window to me, where I thought to myself, wow, these people in Japan are just rapping about their hobbies. That's really cool. I really like that. And so I got into it and I thought, I want to make music too. And at the time I was only thinking to myself, I really want Fake Type to notice me. I want them to see that I'm really good and want to make a song with me and stuff like that. And that was all I was thinking about. But as I was making the music, I realized little by little, hey, I actually really like making songs. And my roommates would message me and be like, I just heard like your first song drop, and they'd always say like, I can tell you have potential or something like that. Like they'd never say like, oh, I think it's good. They'd say like, you sound like you're gonna be really good someday or something like that. Which was very nice, and I really appreciated that. And ever since then, after that, I just kept going back to Japan and participating in the underground like net rap scene, and that was my scene for a long time before I auditioned for Holo, and then also realized I like singing and I like making rock music. I've always loved rock music since high school, so that's kind of, those were my beginnings, and now here I am. One thing that I will say though to fans out there who want to make music, if you're working like a 9-to-5 and you like making music and you want to try and take it all the way with music, do not quit your 9-to-5 job.
No,
While you're
don't
making
do that.
music. Don't do it.
It's not a smart move.
Do not. See if the music thing works out, because that's how it was for myself back in the day. I was making music independently and also working as an English teacher, and it did get to a point where I was making more money off of my music than my English teaching job. And at that point, it felt like, all right, maybe I can switch to this kind of thing, but you gotta have the safety net, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
For
Definitely.
sure, for sure.